Hi, welcome back to another episode of Behavioral Infused channel. Today is just a continuation from my last video to talk about the first behavior that we need to change and develop, and that is the behavior of listening. I mentioned earlier on that we don't really listen. We hear a lot, but we don't listen. And why is that? It's very simple. As a salesperson, we like to throw in front of our customers the FAB of the products or services that we do. So many a times what we do a lot of talking rather than actually doing a lot of listening. Listening requires us to have deliberate attention. It means we pay attention to what is going on, to what they are saying, without having anything going on inside our head. We don't think of solutions or responses to what they say to us. Then we're actually listening. But listening is not just with the ears, listening is also with our eyes. We have to look for the behaviors that the person is giving us, the behaviors of the shoulders, their facial expression and everything, to actually see the intents and the feelings that they're giving us when they're explaining what they want or what they desire, what is going to satisfy them. So in short, listening requires us first to hear the words that they're saying and the tone and the manner that they're saying it, and of course the body expression that comes along with it. When we pay attention to those things, we are gathering a lot of information. The information and clues that the customer is telling us how they want to be sold or how they want to buy. Right? And if we can help them with that, with the way they make the decisions, with the way that they want to buy, we can close a lot of sales. But first and foremost, let's understand this. Human beings listen in sound bites. Sound bites. What does sound bites mean? It means short sentences. You cannot understand somebody who speaks on a continuous basis, like a train that doesn't stop. And if they keep talking, the more they talk, the more you're not going to remember what they say. You probably remember the first part of it or the last part of it, but you forget, you don't remember what's in the middle, the more important stuff, which is in the middle, right? So we need to learn to listen in sound bites. How do we stop people from talking too much or too long? Not too much, but too long. And how we do that? A simple way of doing that is using your body language. So while they're talking, and after 6 to 10 sentences, what we can do is just say, hang on a second, let me understand what you're saying. And then you paraphrase back to them. And if they confirm that, yes, that's what I meant, then you continue to say, tell me more. All right? Tell me more. So that encourages them to express even more information. Right? If it's not, if we didn't get the correct information, they will correct us and say, no, that's not what I meant. Or, no, let me correct it. And if the more they correct us, the more information they're giving us, and those are actual information, vital information that will help us to actually understand our customer better. Right? So learn to stop somebody from talking too long. So just use your hand, raise it up very quickly, pull it down, say, hang on a second, let me just understand what you're saying. So paraphrase it back to them. If you get it right, wonderful. Tell me more. So the more they tell you, again, the more you're going to start to understand how they're going to buy your products. Right? Now, a lot of times you will see the difference between a man and a woman. A man would not give you a lot of details, whereas a woman will give you a lot more details. Did you know that there's a research done on how many words a man would speak and how many words a woman would speak? And it's been found that women speak almost four times more than a man. So when they express things to you, they tend to give you a lot more details, right? Whereas man doesn't give you a lot of details. When they don't give you details, this is where your second behavior that you need to change is learning to ask more questions, right? With women, it's a little bit easier. With men, it's a little bit tougher. So the more you learn to listen, the better off you are in getting information, getting clues that's going to help you manage your sales. So I hope that has been helpful. What we need to do is just practice that every time you have an opportunity with somebody, regardless whether it's a sales opportunity or you're having dinner with your family or having a chat with your friend, anything like that. Learn to listen. Learn, listen, paraphrase. Listen, paraphrase. When you do that, you create a lot of understanding. The better the understanding, the easier it is for you to actually build relationship and, of course, closing the sales. Right? So that's the little bit that I would like to share with you on listening. Of course, if you like what you have heard, click the like button at the bottom, subscribe to our channel, and the next video that we're going to come up with after this is, of course, the art of the behavior of questioning. So how do we build our behavior of questioning? But let's start with this. So you have a whole week before the next video come out. Practice listening first. When the next video come out, we practice the behaviors of questioning, right? So again, if you like what you hear, leave us a comment, leave us questions if you like to, and we'll respond back to you. We're always listening to you, so respond with a comment at the bottom, and click like and subscribe to our bottom. Share it to friends who you think may need this. All right? Thank you. Stay safe, and peace out.